Hola, Metiches! I'm Estrella.
I'm Vero.
And today we're going to talk about leyendas. We're going to do a little show, kind of like Lo que la gente cuenta. If you know, you know.
Vamos a estar hablando sobre las leyendas de lo que nos hablaba nuestra mamá. You always sound like an Osavo kid. Like our parents.
You sound sick.
I am sick.
I'm kind of sick too.
Do you think it's something going on?
Yeah, that's why my voice sounds a little thicker than normal.
I low-key think it's a virus.
Bitch, stop. We have COVID. We're supposed to be quarantined, guys, but we're not.
We're already digressing from this thing.
Bitch. Okay. So me and Vero picked out a leyenda each. So a leyenda, if you don't know what it is, it's like a legend. Basically, it's a story. Pues no sé cómo explicarlo, pues if you know, you know, you know. I mean, everybody knows what a story, leyenda is. A story, a legend, thing.
No, pues sí, eso sí.
You know? So, Vero picked one and I picked one. And we're just going to talk a little bit more about it. Just before we start, excuse me because we kind of have to we had to memorize these and we wrote down a little bit of notes. So if I forget, or if either of us forget, we're going to insert a little bit more facts in the videos. But I'm pretty sure we're good. Like, we'll insert stuff. Yeah. I'm going to have to put pictures in there of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Para que sepan, you know.
I mean, comenten de cuál historia les va a gustar más, ¿eh? O cuál historia les gusta más by the end of the video. Porque la neta, yo creo que la mía va a ser la mejor.
Honestly, probably, because I'm really bad at storytelling.
I'm kidding.
Like, when I hear chismes, I hate, like, repeating them because I don't know how to do it. Like, pienso una cosa y se me traba la lengua y digo otra cosa. So, mejor, por eso no soy chismosa like other people.
No, bueno, pues mi historia se llama El Charro Negro. Es el Charro Negro. No sé si alguien de ustedes lo ha escuchado, pero whenever I read this story, guys, let me tell you that I was like I'm low-key scared, you know? Like it's low-key, I feel like it happens around the world a lot and it's just portrayed differently. So technically voy a empezar con a little story time and I will tag, oh no, I won't tag, I'll insert the link of the story so then you guys can read it more in depth if you guys are a little bit more interested in stuff. I'll insert it in this video and bottom in the description. So technically it started off with, por decir, un muchacho. I mean, he was already older y le estaba contando a su niño esta historia. And ese niño pues creció and he was the one that wrote the story. So it's in that perspective. But technically it's about el papá, whenever he was 14 years old, lo mandaron a la tienda con su hermano. Y fue a la tienda, you know, bien pispiris, you know, bien listo, you know. Fue a la tienda y todo. Y que pues estaba cerrada la tienda, ¿verdad? Es que lo mandaron a agarrar medicina para su hermana. Y pues estaba cerrada la tienda y era bien tarde, pero que según el hermano había encontrado a su amigo y el hermano lo dejó, o sea, el hermano dejó al muchacho, lo dejó solo. Y pues se encabronó y pues ya estaba yéndose a la casa, se estaba regresando a la casa cuando se topó a alguien en un caballo negro, bueno, un charro que se había topado, ¿verdad?
Qué rico. Yeah. So it was the guy that wrote the story. His dad and his uncle were going to the store together.
Yes.
And then se fue el tío y se quedó solo el papá. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so se quedó solo el papá. Pues estaba encabronado, ¿verdad? Pero que se le acercó un charro, un caballo y dijo, he said something along the lines like, are you going home? O algo así dijo. Y que el muchacho dijo, sí, like, I'm going home. Y que dijo, you want to ride? Y que dijo, pero que él ya estaba sintiendo, like, you know that feeling in your gut where you're like, damn, like, I can't, like, you know, it just feels wrong. But he remembered that, I mean, he had a knife. I don't know how a 14-year-old had a knife in his pocket, but apparently he had a 6-inch knife in his pocket. And he said, no, pues si algo me hace, pues aquí tengo con qué defenderme. Like, you know, like, dijo, no hay pedo.
Yeah.
Y pues se subió al caballo porque le aceptó el ride al charro. Dijo, pero lo raro es que at the moment no le nació tratar de ver la cara del charro o nada. Like, que estaba like, tenía la hat on, que la tenía bien tapada, pero que no le nació, you know, be like, oh, what's his face look like? Or, which is weird, you know, like, isn't that something like you want to look at first?
Yeah.
But, it's weird. Y que se subió al caballo y que subiéndose, like, no le dio una buena vibra, pero de todos modos que el charro was like, you're gonna need to hold on. Like, you're gonna want to hold on. Y que el papá, or the guy, was like, okay. y que whenever he held on, que se le hizo raro because it started feeling like they were floating, like the horse wasn't even galloping. It started feeling like they were floating, right? But que like luego le dio un chingo de miedo y que like haz de cuenta que everything like disappeared, like the road disappeared, everything disappeared, y que like it was just them like floating up in the air, and out of nowhere, like because the speed of the horse, like it was unusually fast. It was faster than normal. Obviously, like at this point of the story, I was like, what the hell, this is scary, you know?
Yeah.
And then que dijo que, pues, keep in mind que no le había ni dicho dónde vivía, ni dónde dejarlo, ni nada, pero that, el charro knew, you know? El charro, like, at some point stopped the horse, he said, okay, you're home. Y que el guy se bajó bien asustado porque dijo, pues yo ni le dije dónde vivía, yo no le dije de dónde era, like, you know, pero él sabía dónde dejarme, you know? Y que se bajó, le cerró todas las puertas y que fue y le dijo el papá, o sea, el abuelo del que escribió esta historia, que fue y le dijo al papá, cerró todas las puertas y todo, y que el papá salió y el papá nunca le contó lo que había visto, pero nomás les dijo a todos que cerraran todas las puertas, que no quería que nadie saliera, que bla, bla, bla. Y pasaron 20 años y que ese niño pues obviamente creció, you know, pues el niño that wrote the story creció y ahí es cuando finalmente pues le dijo toda la historia, dijo, lo que miré esa noche fue al charro, dijo, pero mire un skull, like it was a skull. It was,
hell no.
yeah, it was like, you know, it was a skull. It wasn't like an actual human, it was a skull.
It's giving la Santa Muerte vibes.
Yeah, y que nomás le sonrió, and then it just disappeared. Like the whole horse and the charro disappeared. So that to me was like, damn.
What do you think it was?
Well, I made my research on him, on what El Charro or who El Charro Negro was, which again I'm gonna insert the link of where I got this from. Pero que según ese El Charro, a long time ago, he grew up in a very humble family, and he wasn't happy with what he had. No matter how much he worked, he felt like he never had money. Hay veces que se quedaba sin comer, no más so then he can save up for his charro hats and everything. Y que según at some point, like his family obviously like died, you know, pues se hicieron viejos y se murieron, ¿verdad, güey? Y pues, pues died y que pues made a pact con el diablo y que, I don't know how he did it, pero que según he made a pact con el diablo y que el diablo le dijo que sí, que le regalara dinero enough that he could waste in like literally possibly 2 lifetimes, pero a cambio era su soul. Obviamente, he was going to pick up the soul after he had died, you know, obviously. So whenever the time was getting closer, cuando el charro sabía que his time was getting closer for him to die, que he was starting to get scared because he knew the time was coming for el diablo to come and get his soul. Y que he's ordered, since he had all that money, he ordered people to put a bunch of chapels, a bunch of crosses, a bunch of everything. So then el diablo wouldn't get to him. But que el diablo, whenever he found out que he was obviously trying to like evade him or like, you know, flee from, you know, him taking his soul, que según el diablo fue y, killed him like there. And at the moment he was riding his horse y que el horse was trying to protect him too y que dijo, well, since the horse is being so faithful to you, then el horse también will be condemned to hell. Y que se bolsó el diablo, no, el diablo, del caballo y del muchacho, and that's why it's called el charro negro. And now he comes out every now and then whenever someone le debe algo al diablo.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. So he basically like picks up the debts like of everyone. Lo que le deben al diablo.
And how did he, like, el papá del muchacho que escribió la historia, how did he find out? Or did he never not, like, know who it was?
I don't think they ever knew who it was. I had to go through a different, like, site to, like, find out who El Charro Negro was or, like, how the story even started, you know, for it to be an actual thing. Pero that's why, and this I found on Reddit, so, like, it's like a true story. And I don't think they ever found out that it's called, like, he was called El Charro Negro, pero that was the story behind it and how he started. Which is sad because you think about it, like, maybe it's the same theory, but with singers. I mean, yeah, you know how famous they are.
Yeah, how they sell their soul to the devil. No, thank you. Like the really famous people, like the, you know, like the Illuminati and everything.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's what it made me think of. Like, that's why I was like, damn, I feel like I can really, like, connect to this story. Not because I'm gonna do it, you know, pero porque siento que hay mucho around this world.
Yeah.
You know, yo no sé, ¿verdad? Pero es mi theory que se siente que creo que...
Would you ever do that? Sell your soul?
Fuck no.
For anything?
Fuck no.
What if it's like to give your whole family like a long life?
No, te digo la neta, güey. Te digo la neta. La neta.
Let me guess, Vero tried
neta.
selling her soul already.
No, I didn't. Okay, so there was one time. No, I actually, at some point, I was so obsessed with soccer, which I still am. I love soccer. But whenever I first started playing, yo no tenía ni pa un par de zapatos de fútbol because I didn't have a job at the moment. And my parents were really strict with sports, and you know that. Like, they never really let me play soccer, so they were never, like, very acceptive over... I don't even know if acceptive is a word, but, you know, if they ever accepted that accepting about me playing soccer, so they never actually, like, gave me shoes to play or anything. And there was one day where I went to sleep, and I don't know what the hell, like, this was at my lowest point. I was, like, really depressed, which is, like, that's why I believe it. El Diablo will choose whoever is at their lowest because he knows that they're at their, like, you know, their least.
Yeah.
And that night, I did go to sleep, and I did think about it. I was like, damn, imagine I could get all the tacos in the world, you know. Tacos are like cleats, yeah. So I was like, imagine I could get like all the tacos, like all these cleats that I could possibly get, blah blah blah. And I swear to God, dude, that night I dreamed of someone like choking me, and I swear to God, I think it was. I don't want to say the name porque me asusta, pero según me estaba agarrando, and they were like, well, do you want them? Like, and que según tenía toda la bolsa entera de tacos, and he's like, if you want them, like, you have to do this, you have to do that. And I swear to God, I just kept praying. I was like, no, I love God, I love God, I love God, and that's whenever I woke up. But dude, it was...
That's scary. I've heard of people doing that, like selling their soul, but it's always like famous people. And they do it like to get famous or to stay famous. Personally, I would never do that. I'm scared. I mean, never say never, but I really, eso sí, I would never.
No, dude, it's because that is scary. Like, I can't.
Like, even like the Ouija board or anything satanic like that, count me out. I'm not down.
No, nada más de pensarlo. I don't even like scary movies, so...
Really? I watch scary movies a lot.
Oh, I don't.
Especially recently. I've been watching one like every night. You just watched one called Eli.
I can't watch scary movies at all. Which, I mean, we'll get more into this in another podcast.
Yeah, because Vero has scary experiences.
I do. When I was younger, I used to, like, you know, go through these things, so I do believe it. And curanderas and all these things. I mean, that's all a thing.
Qué miedo. That's scary.
It is scary, dude,
But that story is really good. You can tell Vero took her time researching because mine's not any close to that.
A ver, dale, pues.
Well, it's because Vero has like a whole background of it, and I don't. It's just what's happening and what's happened. It's facts.
Okay.
So
these are facts too.
I'm gonna make up a story, guys, just to make it long, okay? But I will also link down like
no.
I will link down links de esto, but le voy a agregar un poco de sazón para hacerla interesante, okay?
A ver, pues.
So, this one, if you know about La Pascualita, then you know what this is about. But this one time, había una vez una muchacha bien bonita. Not her fucking choking like a chihuahua. Okay. Anyways, there was a young girl, let's say she's 24, I don't know how old she is. But hace cuenta que estaba bien feliz because, you know, estaba planeando su boda. She was like, fuck yeah, I'm getting married, this and that. She went dress shopping with her mom. Y todo, pues, you know, the whole process. And then, literally the night before she was gonna get married, estaba dormida and she didn't wake up the next day. And her mom was like, what the fuck? So fue a chequear and then I guess she passed away at night because le picó un alacrán y se murió.
Oh no, qué interesante.
This is actually what happened. But the thing is, you know how people grieve differently, obviously. So I guess, pobrecita su mamá, dude. La embalsamó, like, she embalmed her, and she fucking kept her body as long as she could.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's creepy. So, she embalmed her, and then she kept her in una vitrina. So she has a store. La mamá tiene una tienda donde vende vestidos de boda, and then she embalmed her, and then she kept her as a mannequin. Like, allí en la vitrina, so everybody could pass by and see her. But then people were like, what the fuck, like, this mannequin looks really realistic, and it looks like a lot like her daughter. So, like, of course, people were probably like, oh, la mandó a hacer. But then, like, the people would stare at her, and they said that her eyes looked, like, very realistic, and her nails and her fingers y todo. So they were like, what the fuck? And people found out that she was real because había gente también que miraba that she would, like, blink or move her eyes. And this is in Chihuahua. And then I guess la tenían como mannequin, and the mom would, like, switch out her dresses, y según las novias que iban a comprar vestidos, if they bought the dress that she was wearing, según they would have good luck, like, throughout their whole marriage.
Oh.
Yeah. But apparently que ya no está allí, that she was replaced by another mannequin, but that the mom kept her there like as long as she could, and it was like years.
Did they ever catch her?
I don't think so.
Entonces, ¿todavía sigue la mannequin allí?
No, pues la quitaron. I don't know why. I don't know how she got rid of it. Like I said, I didn't do my research, but I
just don't understand how that doll wouldn't decompose.
I know. Pues estaban embalmed. I'm wondering if it's like, you know how those animals, pues como, I don't know if it's the same thing. You know how los animales, like, whenever they have like the deer heads at the houses,
Oh.
and they're dead, but they're like, they look alive. I wonder if that's what she did to her. And it's fucking
That's
creepy.
Scary. That's scary.
And then there's pictures of the doll, or the lady, you know, and it looks very realistic. And that's it. Cuenta la leyenda. Anyways, it's not even a legend because people say that it actually really happened and there's pictures of it.
And then I also feel like I don't think she has to be like the only person that does it. It's kind of scary to think about, but...
Yeah, have you seen about the, I forgot the brand. It's like a really popular brand. Balenciaga, I think. How they have models. They used to have models and those models went missing. And then all of a sudden they appeared like as mannequins at their stores. And there's like pictures of them where they look so real. Like their skin, their hair, everything.
What the hell?
Yeah.
This Balenciaga mannequin was a real person. There is a theory that Balenciaga has been turning real-life models into mannequins to be used in their stores. Well, you see, there was this model for Balenciaga named Christopher G, who was well known in the industry and posed for many different Balenciaga campaigns. But one day he mysteriously vanished, with his family and friends not knowing where he went. Interestingly enough, just around the time he disappeared, a lifelike mannequin showed up at one of Balenciaga's flagship stores. And if you take a closer look at the mannequin, it looks exactly like Christopher G.
And they're like wearing the Balenciaga. I think it's Balenciaga. They're wearing like the clothes, and then people are like, that's the person that's missing, you know. I'm gonna have to send you the videos, but it's fucking scary.
No, it is really scary. It makes you wonder, like, what all happens to them.
Yeah.
You know, something that scares me that I've also thought about all the time is, imagine, okay, whenever you go to sleep, right? No one knows this. You know the people that die in sleep and everything like that. And this has always been my question. ¿Qué no te asegura que algo mató a esa persona en el sueño?
Like an entity, like yeah. I've always thought about that. Yeah. I'm like, what if, you know how people are like, oh, they died a peaceful sleep. Like, bitch, what if they're having like a fucking possession and ni cuenta, you know?
I mean, there was one time where I was having a dream, and I'm so sorry if you heard my tripas.
That was your tripas? I thought it was someone
that was my tripas.
Like, there was like, yeah, go alien.
But there was one time where I was having this dream, and that night it was weird because I slept with my sister Angelica. Yeah, I have a twin sister, guys. Her name's Angelica. And I slept with her that night. And I remember que estaba dormida y soñé de alguien que se me había trepado y me estaba ahorcando. And when I tell you that I woke up to Angelica shaking the shit out of me, she was like, Vero, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Because I kept trying to wake up and I couldn't wake up. But there was something like ahorcándome. And I woke up so scared. I didn't want to sleep at all anymore. And I told Angelica, I was like, dude, what if people that die in their sleep, it's not because they're dying in a peaceful sleep or something. What if something actually killed them? And no one ever knows. No one's ever going to find out. No one's ever going to know.
Yeah, it's giving sleep paralysis, demon. Oh. It's giving sleep paralysis, and that's real. I used to have that all the time. It's scary. Like, you really can't wake up. Like, you try to wake up, and you try to talk, and you try to move, but you can't. You're, like, frozen. I've had that. That used to happen to me a lot, and I don't know why, but then I started going to church, and it stopped, which is, you know. But gracias a Dios ya no me volvió a pasar. But anyways.
¿No te ha pasado que hay veces que tú te asustas tú solo?
How?
O tú sola. Una vez estaba aquí dormida y ya ves en el cuarto. Ya ves, you can have like the randomest thing, like just like, you know, hung up somewhere and...
This bitch is like, there's something over there.
Yeah, like I wake up in the middle of the night and I see this huge thing. I was like, but in reality, it was the whole time it was just a sweater that I had hung out.
That's happened to me. Pero ya lo uso con mi flashlight. I'm like, hell no.
You know, I don't like sleeping with chairs like facing me whenever I'm sleeping.
Isn't that... Don't they say like, well, no, I never heard anything about chairs, but I heard about mirrors, like your...
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah.
But chairs scare me because there's times when me estoy quedando dormida. I was like, dude, what if like in the middle of the night someone just comes and sits and just watches
Bitch, you wake
sleep?
up and there's like a ghost sitting there like staring at you? Hell no. That's so scary. Anyways, would you buy a dress from la tiendita de la Pascualita if you were getting married?
Probably not.
People say it brings you good luck to your marriage.
Oh, what?
To your wedding y todo. Like, si compras un vestido de allí que la Pascualita had on the mannequin, según te trae
No,
buena
pues con
suerte.
razón todos los marriages han durado.
Pues,
¿Sí,
allá,
sí, back time?
No, pero o sea, presente. I think it wasn't that long ago that they stopped doing that. Would you not buy one, like, if you heard that was happening now? Like, let's say at a store they had a mannequin that seemed realistic, but people would buy dresses allí because it would bring them good luck to marriage. Would you do it, knowing that the mannequin isn't a mannequin, it was a real life person?
If I knew about it, that'd be kind of gross. And no, I would not.
What if it's a nice dress?
Fuck no, I still want it.
Even if it would bring you good luck, you wouldn't.
¿Y qué me asegura que me va a traer buena suerte, güey?
Pero qué te asegura que no?
¿Y qué te asegura
¿Qué
que
tal
sí?
y sí?
¿Qué tal y no?
Pero qué tal y
¿Qué
sí?
tal y me quedo con los germs de la muerte allí?
This bitch. No, you're not gonna be
No.
wearing the dress that she had on, but like the same model. Or maybe even the dress she had on. I should have done research.
Yeah, that's
but-
what I'm like.
Yeah, but they said that the girl was really nice, like when she was living. Que era bien buena gente, bien humilde. But,
Oh.
yeah. But like in the pictures she looks pretty. She looks like a real mannequin. But like when they show like the close-up pictures or like videos, her nails literally look real. Mannequins don't even fucking have nails.
You know what that reminds me of? I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're like the fragments. They're fragrances. It's called La Fresa. And they're like, and it has like a girl with like a really like long like poof dress. And it reminds, like, that's what it's kind of giving me. Like the vibes of Pascualita, like that.
I haven't seen those fragrances, but yeah.
They're really famous in Mexico.
That's fucking sad. I think about Las Pascualita and I'm like, it's because everyone grieves differently, and I feel like her mom como que no pudo soportar, you know? Like, it was hard for her to accept that she really passed away, so she tried keeping her. But yeah, I think that store is still there, but I don't think they have the, La Pascualita there anymore. I think, pues ya está donde tiene que estar, you know? They have another mannequin.
I'm about to fight this bitch, I swear to God. Not you. This.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh my God.
But yeah. No, si quieren comprar un vestido de esa tienda, se me hace que está en Chihuahua, so vayan a comprar uno.
Se me hace que está Chihuahua.
Yeah, la tienda.
That's gonna be my new way of saying it's lit. Se me hace que está Chihuahua.
Está en Chihuahua. But here's the thing. You go to stores now, and what if those mannequins were alive once, too? But, I mean, you can tell when they're, like, fake.
How do you know, though?
Those que te digo de Balenciaga, they look fucking real. They look like the missing people. The models that work there that are missing. Like, they just vanish, and then all of a sudden they have a mannequin that looks just like them. Like, literally, skin color y todo.
Unless maybe the manager's just too obsessed with the workers that used to work there, so he orders for mannequins to be ordered like them.
Like, created one exactly like them.
That's still weird, though. Like, why? I mean, by all means, if they want to create mannequin of me.
Actually, now that I think about it, La Pascualita kind of looks like Vero.
Really? Ay, no me asustes.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Quisieras, wait. Yeah, she looked like a little vibe.
Aww.
But she was dead. You're basically going in a store and there's a dead body at the window.
Pero ¿cómo vas a ver uno? So you're telling me that she had a whole like phrase saying "Está muerta esta muñeca," pero
No, I'm telling you que la tienda tenía el nombre de la tienda. Well, la vitrina tenía el nombre de la tienda. And it had her in a wedding dress. So, ahí si quieren comprar vestidos de novia, vayan a esa tienda en Chihuahua. Para que les brinde mucha suerte la mamá de la Pascualita. Which she's probably not alive either now. It depends how old the story is. Because I don't know how old it is. But I think it's back in the 1900s. So, I should have done my research.
Honestly, I'm going to be honest, I thought the story was going to go more as esa Pascualita was going to like try to hunt people down or something.
No.
But if it's a good vibe, then damn.
I mean, I haven't heard anything. What if like the girls that did buy the dresses según porque les iban a traer like buena suerte, what if she's haunting them?
Or what if she's living her life and they don't know it?
Yeah, I wouldn't buy a dress from there.
Well, that honestly didn't make sense.
Living their life, yeah, that didn't make sense. But she could be haunting them though. That's the thing. That's scary.
Guys, si tienen más leyendas de las que quieren que hablemos, por favor, let us know. Comment them down below. Or you can always follow our social medias, follow our Instagram, follow our TikTok.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
Subscribe to our YouTube. And just keep us updated. I mean, if there's a leyenda that you guys want us to search up and do a research like I did.
Shut up, bitch. I literally spent like 15 minutes. I was like, which I wrote all this. And this is what I said in the first 30 seconds of my story. And I did make up some of it, but the only part I made up was just the beginning, where I'm like, she was shopping for wedding dresses with her mom and shit, because I don't know if she was, but...
Well, honestly, I wasn't even listening to that part. I only... Because me estaba ahogando, güey.
Oh, yeah, true. Sorry. Well, you'll watch it in the video. But yeah, guys, if you have leyendas, or stories like that, scary stories, because my grandpa told me scary stories también, like, that aren't popular.
Oh, yo también. A mí, yo escucho un chingo que me han asustado.
Yeah. Like, really creepy, like, about animals, like, satanic animals. So if you have something like that, comment it or DM us or message us so we can, you know.
Talk about it. Don't be afraid, though. Like, we're not going to look at your guys' message and be like, oh... Like, we actually want to hear from you guys, you know? We're not going to hacerles el feo o hacerles una cara.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I manden sus mensajitos, and it can be any leyenda, like La Llorona, which everyone knows about it, but we can talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, so...
We can do a little bit more research about it, and then talk about it.
So yeah, I think that's it. We're trying to keep the videos short and sweet, not like that last 50, 60-minute video we had.
The whole hour video.
Yeah. It was, if you watch it, it's pretty interesting. Like, it doesn't seem like an hour, in my opinion.
Yeah, but, I mean...
But Vero took 3 days uploading that freaking video on YouTube. So no thank you.
Yeah, guys, pues ya ven. Que tengan bonito día. Ojalá y les guste este video. Once again, if you guys want to see more of these type of videos, please let us know. And, yeah.
And subscribe and comment and like and share and turn on your post notifications. And we will be doing a giveaway when we get 100 subscribers. So, please,
yes,
guys.
we will. You know what? Let's do that.
Yeah.
Whenever we get to 100 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway, guys. We're not sure what yet.
No va a ser algo así, like una troca, una casa, no. But algo leve, algo cute.
Sabe? Nunca sabe.
You're right.
Ok. Bueno, pues, que Dios los bendiga, ¿eh? Adiós, Asians. Y nos vemos...
Nos vemos la semana que entra, guys. Cuídense y bañense y lávensela.
Ok. Adiós.